Ryan Nelson here, and I want to take a moment and thank you for taking some time out of your day to watch this video. I would also like to ask, if you get anything out of this, anything at all, please share it. There's a lot of people that could hear some of the stuff that I'm sharing. And now, for those of you that know me, you know that my house is fairly boy heavy. I've got 6 boys right now. I've got a 7th one that's showing up in November. We're fairly boy heavy, and in a boy house, one of the things that comes up a lot is superheroes. Now that might happen too in a girl house. I don't know. I don't have any experience in that, so I can't say. But in our house, superheroes come up a lot. Each of my boys kind of has a superhero that he latched on to. It started with the oldest, and Batman, and then we had the next one, Superman, and it just kind of worked its way down. So one of the things that my boys don't know, though, and is it really, I think the superheroes that they decide to be are more excited that they picked them than my boys are to be those superheroes. To be all honest with you, to being completely honest with you, I believe each one of my boys would add a massive amount of awesome if they were actually those superheroes, because that's how much I look at my boys. That's how highly I place them. They're just stupendous kids, and they have great things in store for them. Now, all that being said, speaking of superheroes, what is one of the first things, what is one thing that almost every superhero has in common? That's right. He's got a secret identity, right? Superman has Clark Kent, Batman has Bruce Wayne. You know, these guys, they have this secret identity so that the villains, so that the bad guys don't know who the superhero is, and they can't attack the people that are in that person's life, the people that they care about. So here we go. This is where I'm going with this. I know this was kind of a stretch and it was a little bit of a fun conversation, but did you know that I believe we all have superheroes? I believe that we're all superheroes. I really, truly do. I just think that throughout the day and throughout our lives, from when at a really young age, as we go along in our lives and make mistakes and things happen, and we grow up and we get indoctrined into school and friends and what's cool and what's not cool and all this other stuff, we start to put on our secret identity. I know, crazy, right? So the more you go through life, the thicker and the deeper you bury that superhero that is truly who you are. It's your person. It's who you are. You know, you didn't come to this world to be somebody for everybody else. You came to this world because you were meant to come to this world, and you were put on this earth as a certain individual. And our minds have decided that might not be good enough, and so we start to put on our mild-mannered citizen outfit. You know, the one that fits in with everybody. The one that wears the right kind of dresses that the rest of the girls wear. The one that plays the same kind of sports that the rest of the boys play. The one that likes the video games. The one that doesn't like the music. You know, it's just, we put on this costume to cover up who we are, because we don't think who we are is going to fit in with who we think we want to fit in with. So, my challenge to you is to rip open your shirt and expose your superhero, right? Take off the glasses, put the curl in your hair if you're Superman. Whatever you got to do, expose the superhero. Bring out the powerful person that's inside you and let that person be. Let that person exist. That person has been hiding deep down inside you since who knows when, you gotta bring that person out. They're smothering, they're awesome. You know they're awesome because you were put on this planet to be awesome. And why else? Yeah, you're not gonna be awesome all covered up in your mild-mannered citizen costume. So, here's the trick. I want you, if you want to, bring out this superhero inside you. First of all, you've got to find him or her. You've got to look deep inside you, because you know he's in there or she's in there. You know that person, that superhero is inside you. You know it. I know it. You know it. We got to bring that person, that superhero out. So, first thing you do, look in the mirror. Look at yourself square in the face. Look at yourself square in the eyes. Say, who am I? What do I like? Maybe take a note. Write a letter. What do I like? And just start listing everything that you like. And make sure that you're not putting down things that other people like. Put down what you like. So make that list. What do I like? Second, I want you to find somebody close to you. Somebody that you care deeply about. A mother, a husband, a wife, a father, a child, if they're old enough. A child who's young would work really well too. And I want you to privately send them an email, write them a letter, set them down and ask them if they're little. Say, hey, what do you think my superpowers are? What makes me awesome? Talk to them. Hear what other people have to say. Because as good as you think you are at putting on your mild-mannered citizen costume, the people that are close to you can see the superhero. They can see that person. So if you want to bring them out, you got to find out who that person is. Now, you've got your list of what you like. You've got your list of what other people see in you. You need to merge them. You need to take that list, take those two lists, and you need to put them together, and you need to bring out your superhero. You need to bring that person out. You need to tear away at the layers. How the way I'm talking about doing this is you take that list that people gave you, and you take the list of the things you like, and take the list, and when I say things you like, I mean things that you're passionate about. Don't put down, I like music. Put down exactly what type of music you like. Songs, list songs, and then find them. Find them and play them. Okay? So, passion, things that you're passionate about. Things that just fire you up inside, make you want to just go, okay? Some people would put down they're passionate about their kids, passionate about their families. I am extremely passionate about my family. Extremely passionate enough that I will go to war without even thinking about it. Okay? So, big deal to me. So, you find your list of passions, you find your list of things that other people say that you are. Now, find yourself a song, a good song, a hero song, something that fires you up. No words, but something that just fires you up. Something that when you play it, you can feel something happening in the pit of your stomach, and it's just coming up, and you're just, oh, it's going to be awesome. So find that song, play the song as you read the list to yourself, out loud. Okay? None of this reading it quietly. You gotta be loud, you gotta be boisterous, and do that every day when you wake up, every night when you go to bed. Find your superhero. Find him. Because, let me paint you a picture. Let me paint you this picture, okay? Close your eyes, picture yourself like this. If you're a mom or a dad, if you're a parent, if you're planning on being a parent, if you have kids at all, if you have anybody in your life that you care about, even a spouse, picture this. That person needs a superhero. You're in a situation where you have the power to help somebody else. You have the power to save somebody else. This person is drowning in things that they don't really care about. And you have the power to reach inside and pull that person out. Bring that person up from whatever they're drowning from. You have the power to save that person. That person that you care so much about. How many of you wouldn't walk into a burning building to save your child that was inside that building? How many of you wouldn't walk into a burning building to save your mother, your father, your spouse? That's what I'm talking about. That's the intensity I'm talking about. You have unknowingly placed your superhero in a burning building, and you're running out of time. So you got to walk inside that burning building and be the superhero that you know you are, that I know you are. And you got to walk in there and you got to take that superhero, take that person by the hand, because right now it's very possible that you started, because this is how it happened to me. I started burying my superhero when I was 7 or 8 years old. Okay? So when I walk into the burning building to save my superhero, I am saving a 7-year-old boy, an 8-year-old boy. It's that intense. You walk in there, and when you can save that boy and bring that boy out and say, guess what? Guess what? We're going to be superheroes together. We're going to do this. You rip off your shirt and say, look, here's my superhero costume. And you unfurl your cape and you say, I'm going to save the world. I've got kids at my house that need to see how awesome I am. I've got parents that need to know that they raised this amazing child. I've got a spouse that needs to know that she married Captain America. That's how intense it is. And that's how intense it's going to be. That's how I feel in here. I want you to feel the same thing. I want you to know that you are a superhero. You have it in you. You just got lost in your mild-mannered citizen costume. It's okay. It probably happened to every single one of us. But you can change. You can walk into that fiery building and you can save that little boy or that little girl that still believes that you're a superhero, that's still the superhero inside you. Try these steps. Take them on for size. It'll be fun. If nothing else, you learn some stuff about yourself. You learned how other people view you. You learn what you really like. What can it hurt? But what can it do if it works is great things. You'll change generations. Because as soon as you bring that superhero out, as soon as you take off those mild-mannered citizen clothes and you bring out your superhero, as soon as you do that, man, your kids are going to look up at you and they're never going to bury their superhero. And their kids aren't going to either. You're changing generations by doing simple things, by showing your kids that it's okay to be you. It's okay to be the person that you were put on this planet to be, because you were put on this planet to be that person, not to be somebody else. Somebody said, hey, we need a Ryan Nelson on this planet. And so he put me down here, and I'm Ryan Nelson. You know what? 7 years old, I decided, you know what? I don't think other people like who I am, so I started burying myself. We need to be who we are. When we are who we are, it changes things. It gets rid of a lot of problems. So please, take an opportunity, take a chance. I'm giving you an opportunity challenge, opportunity assignment, whatever you want to call it. Take a chance on finding your superhero. It's going to be great. Thanks.